Hi, Frog in Paris, Becca Lynn. I'm here to talk to you today about making the most out of running errands during this time when we are supposed to be social distancing and limiting our time outside. And for extroverts, we're stir crazy, we're bordering on climbing the walls. How do we interact with people but still stay appropriate and keep ourselves safe? And a lot of it, for me, the tips have been because with my chronic illness, I can't, especially when I'm super, super ill, I can't spend a lot of time out in public. So the small amounts of public interaction I have to make count. One of the things that I do to encourage interaction for myself is I'll always wear a fun shirt. Just to start a conversation. Sometimes the only interaction I get is the few moments in line at a grocery store or at any store or with the checkout person. I gave up a long time ago the social thing of not talking to people in line. Most people don't mind a 30-second conversation about something silly or something relevant. And I remind myself that it's social interaction. And that's all that I need. It's not everything that I need as an extrovert, but it's just enough a lot of times to where I don't feel alone and it eases that isolation a little bit. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you what tools I'm using right now during the coronavirus when I go out in public to keep myself safe, because I have asthma and I have other people in my home that have severe asthma. So that I'm doing what I can to not bring it home. So stay tuned. Hi. So the mask I'm using right now, I have them all the time anyway, because the Central Valley air that I live in is like either number 1 or number 2 in the nation. We usually are in competition with Los Angeles air. The mask I'm using right now is the Cambridge Mask Company. I found it on Amazon. One reason I like it, it does have an antiviral filter along with being the 95 special mask that they're suggesting that we use when we're out in public. There are a couple of other suggestions that I've used in the past that I will make sure that I put down in the comments in my description later today. So first I will put on my mask, and then because hair can be a carrier for virus, I'll put my hair up in a hat. I have a whole set of clothes that I put on over what I'm wearing, my leggings. I'll put on a clean pair of shoes. Everything I keep in a little basket right next to my front door. When I come in after my errands, everything it slips right back in my basket, trash, and then I will wash my hands. This is to not only protect myself, but it also is to protect anybody else that I come into contact with. And it's just precaution, and it's just being a good neighbor, in my opinion. I'm not worried. I just want to do my part to slow the spread of the virus as best that I can. So I'll see you in a bit. So here I am, already in my errands, all zipped up and protected, and off I go, and I'll see you on the other side. Hi, so I'm back from my errands, hit Target, Trader Joe's, wore my gloves, had my Where the Wild Things Are shirt, got a lot of smiles. So we're all stressed. Wear a smile, even if it's a fake creepy smile, because you'll get one back. And the more joy you spread, the more joy you'll get back. Extroverts. And we're gonna make it through. So have a good day.